Inversion. Hello. Today we're going to talk about the importance of using inversion in your speaking and in your writing in the IELTS exam. Okay, my name is Mr. Abdulaziz and today I'll be showing you some ways and some, let's say, options that will help you to use that theme in your, let's say, daily life. So let's say, first, what is inversion? Let me write here. And well, I know maybe you didn't hear about this thing in the past because it's very rare, because it's very complex. So in IELTS writing, especially in task 2, let me write here. It's writing, and in task 2, this theme plays a very crucial role. Why? Because this thing, only using this thing, you can get 7+ from grammar and accuracy. Why? Because not everybody else in the world can use this grammar. Why? Actually, it's not difficult being able to use this grammar. Now I will show you the structures. But before, let me show you the value of our grammar, okay? So now I'm going to show you, I'm going to open the band criteria for writing task 2, and then we're going to see the real importance of this thing. So here, grammatical range and accuracy, and here you can see the bands, band 5, 6, 7 and 8. So you know the most problematic thing for the vast majority of the students are, well, turning, or let's say jumping from 6 to 7, because it's extremely difficult. As you can see here, what your, let's say, essay must include in order to get band 7. Use a variety of complex structure. This is what we need. That's why we need inversion, okay? Actually, inversion, let's say, it symbolizes like complex structure, okay? So now I will tell you how to form inversion in the grammar. So let's start. Let's start learning inversion. It's not such a difficult thing, or it's not so challenging. First, you need to understand how to form inversion. But first, let me tell you what is inversion. Inversion is changing the auxiliary verb in your sentence before your subject. Okay? So let's say subject plus verb plus complement and modifier. This is our normal sentence structure. Everybody knows it, right? But this is our normal sentence. It's not complex. If you use such sentences in your writing or in your speaking, yes, you can get 6 or 6.5, but you cannot get above. That's why we need inversion. So we have to take this verb and put it before our subject, okay? And before our subject, we may use some, let's say, adverbs. Not just all of the adverbs, like the ones which give us, let's say, the negative meaning. For example, let me tell you something here. I can write here, I will never believe you. So here you can understand that I don't believe you, right? So what's the possibility? Here it's 50-50. Yeah, it's 50-50%. If I say you, I will never believe you, but you can still expect me that maybe someday I believe you. You have some hope. But if we use here inversion, we're gonna make it 100% negative, because we are emphasizing the negativity in our sentence. So how we will do it? Here it's our subject. Well, it's our auxiliary verb. Let's write here auxiliary verb, and never it's our adverb, and believe it's our verb. Change this sentence to the inversion. How we will do it? We just have to take this and put it here, like you will make the question sentence, right? But there is one thing you must keep in mind. We must also pay attention our adverb, which is never, okay? Because we will put all of our stress to this verb. That's why it gives us such high score, okay? So the process will be, first we will have to use our adverb. Let's write here adverb, plus we need our auxiliary verb. Here we write our auxiliary verb plus subject and verb. That's it. And complement modifier, that is called inversion, okay? So how the sentence will be here. First we will take what? Our adverb. So here it's never. Plus auxiliary verb. Our auxiliary verb here is will. plus our subject. What is here subject? It's I, right? So we will write here, yeah, I. and plus our what? Verb. What is verb here? It's believe. Here we will write believe and our complement you. So now we have two sentences with same meaning, but their probability of negativity is very high. It's not same. So here you can read here like, I will never believe you, but someday I may believe you. I don't know. But here, never will I believe you. So here we must stress this word. We must put very high stress and intonation with tonality to this word. It's not such a normal sentence, you know. When I say never will I believe you, I'm completely sure you can never expect from me that someday I can believe it. It's gonna be impossible. Okay? But here there's another word which, let's say, increases its negativity even more, because well, our normal sentence gives us 50%. Our this never gives us, let's say, 100%. But there is something very powerful, extremely powerful, and it's gonna give you a very high score. But if you manage to use it naturally, there is one word, but let me clear the path here. Well, I will erase. Yeah, okay. So we have never, right? Which means no. So, but it gives us, let's say, 50% no. For example, I will never eat, but someday I may. Nobody knows. But we have the synonym to this word, and it's called under no circumstances. This word is equal to never. Okay? So let me write it here. Under says, yeah, this exact long word means never. Okay? If you manage to use this word here instead of never, well, that's gonna be something magnificent. That's gonna be something very powerful and very complex. And even it's gonna give you more than 7 or 8, but it's up to you because you have to put very high tonality. So let's change this word here and let's put this word here. Nothing changed. We are just replacing these two words. Why? Because this word is the one we need. Because this word is going to give us something that we need in our exam. So let's read this sentence. Never will I believe you. The probability, let's say it's 100%. Yeah, you can expect me that I will not believe you. But here, how do I read it? Under no circumstances will I ever believe you. See, that is changing the whole situation. I'm putting very high stress on this word. Because why? Because the whole meaning of our sentence depends on this word, okay? That's why we have to put some effort. So, we remove this, we are putting this, and we are just putting some tonality. So, that's how you will use it in your task too. You can make an example. For example, you might say, government. Let's see how you will destructure in your, let's say, IELTS writing task 2. Here you have a sentence. You are going to say something like that. Government never helps. Helps poor people. So we know the possibility is less than 50% because we're not sure. Someday maybe they will. But now we want high score. We know inversion. We know this under no circumstances, which is equal to the word never. So what we need? Just we need to restructure our whole sentence. So first we need to clarify which tense is this sentence. It's in present tense, right? In present tense, so what is our auxiliary verb? It's do, does, right? But before what we need adverb, right? So our adverb is here never. But we have the synonym for never and it's called under no circumstances. So first we will write this, but let me clear something. Let's say I will write it here. Yeah, first we have to write our adverb, and it's, let's say, under no circumstances. Well, you will understand, it's the whole form, right? Then we need our auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb is do, does. But here our subject is government, so we need to use does. And then our subject, which is government. And our verb, which is help. To who? To poor people. So we have two ways. We have just final two ways to read them. Government never helps poor people. That's how it sounds. And this sentence may get 6 here. Or maybe 6.5 because it's just normal sentence, right? But what about this? This is something different. That is something complex. So that's how you will read it. Instead of reading government never helps poor people, you will pronounce it like it. Under no circumstances does government help poor people. In this sentence, we are putting stress. We are putting attention to the word under no circumstances, to the word never, which gives us very high negativity. That is why this sentence is 7 above. If you manage to use at least once or twice in your writing or in your speaking, your grammar and accuracy is gonna be more than 7. That's it. That's how you will make inversion. But you have to be careful to use it because overusing or misusing it, well, it can lower your score. That's why you have to be careful. So it was our first lesson together. So please click like and comment here, and you can, for example, tell us which theme or which structure or which grammar you're going to learn for the future. So we're gonna make the videos for them as well. Thanks for your attention. Have a nice day.